Hey, so if it can happen for me in less than a year, what more can happen for you? Let me tell y'all this story. So there was June of last year. That's when I'm looking for a job because the legal side hustle it went working. So I went to look for a job. Now, Coach Ron, I've been knowing Coach Ron since 2013. So we done did a lot of business. We done did some partnerships, but I had to end up just doing something different. Now, I had started applying for jobs in June. End up the mattress store wanted to hire me. So cool. I need money coming in. You know, you get to a point that you get in them desperate situations that you just start like, I was in a desperate situation, so I'm looking for a job. My wife, she really didn't agree with the schedule of the job. And they kept calling me, and I'm like, well, you know we need money. You telling me that I need to get a job, and so let's take this. So it was desperate. First to meet you hearing from God, I was just operating off of being desperate, needing money to come in. So I go to Coach Ron, and I tell him about, it was another opportunity too, a dude that wanted to hire me on to actually help him move his freight. So he was looking for a partnership too. All right, so I'm over at our second location where Coach Ron was running the business because this was an appliance store. Now, I go to Coach Ron and he say, hey, I got a pallet of Ryobi merchandise. If you able to sell this Ryobi merchandise, I'll sell the whole thing for this. He just told me how much he'll sell all the items for. He wasn't talking about putting them on a pallet and selling all that. He was just saying this is how much. So I just knew, okay, if I give him this much money for all this merchandise, then everything that's over that is mine, because that's how we were doing business. So this time I was like, well, let me put all that on a pallet. Let me shrink wrap the pallet, and let me post it on Facebook Marketplace. Somebody purchased it the next day. It was sold. So Coach Ron, he deals in a lot of businesses as far as just, so he know good business when he see good business. So he started like, okay, let's sell some of these pallets. So he started putting his merchandise on pallets and we were just selling it. So then he was like, so then he knew my situation with the pallet store. So now they keep calling me, not the mattress store. They keep calling me and wanting me to work, trying to see when can I start and would I accept the job. Now he said that I've been thinking, he been thinking about like, how can we do this? Like as far as should it be, it's a different ways that we can run this. So just to speed up, he was like, okay, my guy leaving out this store right here, because it was an appliance store. And this one Coach Ron, when I first met him in 2013, it was here. So now he rented out to someone that actually doing appliances. So that guy ended up leaving. So now this spot is available. So we started this business with 8 pallets. Now look, we got people coming from out of state to purchase pallets from us. We got digital courses now that we teach people how to do this business. We got workshop. So I went from about to go and find a job to me actually being able to have my own store. So that right there. So it could be somebody in your life like Coach Ron is the one that was in my life all these years. And because you do one partnership with somebody and doesn't mean that it's nothing else there so this was the partnership right here that's booming. And I want to say, if it can happen for me, it can happen for you. That's less than a year. We started this in September, and it ain't September yet. And we got a store full of pallets. We are very profitable, and we putting people in the business, and we operating with integrity. And we out here selling the whole thing. So if it can happen for me, it most definitely can happen for you. So if you looking for you doing these different league side hustles and they not working, which is me, I got so many I can tell y'all about. But this one right here, liquidation pallets, it works. It works. It brings money. Last week on one day we made $4,000. So just imagine if you was breaking this stuff down. If we broke that pallet down, what we sold in that one day, we would have made over $8,000 off of what we sold that day. We would have made over $8,000 in 30 days if we would have actually broke it down. So just imagine you taking your time. You don't got to do this format. You can break it down, do it at your time. But you interested in learning the business, just comment below or message me and I'll send you a link that you can actually purchase our digital course. Or if you want our merchandise list, we actually sell our merchandise list. that you can actually find where we getting the stuff from. Or our workshop, we got workshops. So you can go to hopebham.com about our workshops, Hope, HOPEBHAM.com to find out about our workshops and when the next one coming. But man, we got the whole thing. You can get into selling liquidation furniture. You can do liquidation t-shirts. Well, they t-shirts. Ain't nothing wrong with those. But you name like what you want to sell. Air conditioning pallets. I showed you the furniture over there. Cleaning supply. We had that down, light bulbs, microwaves. It's like, man, you name it, whatever you want to, electronics. So we're able to teach you how to get those pallets, how to move this product. So if you're interested, you can email me at legalsidehustle@gmail.com. legalsidehustle@gmail.com.